and you were one of those poor souls born without a booty. I feel so bad for you because they don't make life easy for you.
Welcome
to the J&O Show.
Where we talk about
things that we would never told them, Jay.
And I'm O.
And now you know.
If you guys are new to our channel, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you can know when we upload, because you never want to miss an episode. Also, if you guys are new here and you have ideas for show topics, go ahead and drop them down below in the comment section and write #next_show so that way we can easily filter through and give you more of what you want. All right, so today, guys, we are actually going to be reacting to Abba and Preach. Shout out to them.
Thank you for coming back.
Yes, we missed you guys. We love Abba and Preach.
Yes.
And we're going to be reacting to a video that they did, which I know is just going to be on par with the things that we've already been talking about, because, you know, we be here with them. You understand? All right, but this video is called, "Is the Red Pill Conducive to Relationships and Building Families?" Really?
Some of it.
Really?
Some of it, yes. Some of it, hell no.
Bruh.
I can just tell you that off the bat, but I would love to see what they got to say about it.
Yes, I'm very intrigued to hear what they have to say about this.
All right.
Yes, you can go ahead and push play.
Go ahead and push play.
I've noticed this trend is like, this is like more of a red pill in general thing, right? Mm-hmm. But they often talk about the nuclear family, right? It's like the nuclear family is dying, feminism is killing it or has killed it, and et cetera, et cetera. These women are not built for making families. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm mad at it. You can say that a lot of modern changes that we've made to society definitely do not enable us, right, to have the same type of families that we used to have. Agreed? Agreed. When you preach to people...
Yeah, I just did some videos where we were talking about cheating and stuff like that. And pretty sure, you know, because they trying to normalize it now. Before they was like, hey, you shouldn't be cheating. Now they like, well, we not really meant to be monogamous. So I feel, you know, that we need to be polyamorous or something else. We need to come up with another thing that...
Just stop. Stop. Just stop. Stop lying to yourself. Just stop.
You ain't thinking about no nuclear family.
That they need to get 50 bodies before they can really settle down. How is that contributing to the nuclear family?
I just want to do the same face he's doing.
Just be careful how you use my name. Just kidding.
Your name? Did I say your name?
You said Preach. Bruh.
Oh. My question stands.
How does that, if you preach that, how does that contribute? I mean, you could say that. I really tried. I tried, I have nothing.
My question is, how are a lot of these things in any way conducive to building the nuclear family?
It's not.
Some of these dudes are talking about having like multiple wives and doing all this stuff. Do you think that's the nuclear family?
Not at all.
It's not.
You know, when you got multiple wives, you got to split your time with in different families. How is that contributing to a stable household?
At all.
You running
Not at
out here raising your chances.
But I mean, it's something.
No, but you running out here raising the chances.
No,
kids out of wedlock with strangers that you don't even know. You only like them for their looks. Like, how is that choosing, one, a good mother for your kids, and two, creating a stable environment for them when you don't want to be with the mother? Like, I just find it funny sometimes, where it honestly feels like we're always pulling at two extremes, right?
They just taking a chance because they want the walls. Let's just stop, cut the bullshit. Cut it. Y'all getting on my nerves. You're getting on my nerves with all this stuff y'all talking about. Getting on my nerves. Lying to us. Trying to come up with a reason. You just want the booty. That's it. That's it. Butt cheeks, butt cheeks, butt cheeks. That's what you want. That's all you want. That just don't lie about it. Just say, look, I ain't trying to get married. All I want is the walls right now. That's what my life is. I want the walls. I want to go to work. I don't want that until later on in my life. Just be truthful about it. You'll be sitting up there talking about something. This is going to be because this is going to make you better as a man. The lies you tell. Stop it. Stop it. This is what happened. This is what happened. And here's the thing. I'm not even in...
What? Go ahead.
Anyway, I'm not even in church.
Bruh.
But this is one of the things that happened when everybody left church.
Mm-hmm.
The moral center. People started to use, now, I don't know why, and I think a lot of people just don't realize, we actually started to use rap music and business
Listen.
as our reference point
Yes.
for morality. Are we serious right now?
Bruh.
Like, seriously? You think that's our reference point for
You did that
morality?
just now. It sounded like Street Fighter. Oh, you kidding? I'm sorry.
Oh, are you serious? Like, serious, like, for real, we decided to use rap and business as our models for what is moral. And as a matter of fact, it gets so bad that we go, hey, forget that moral stuff. I don't even want to hear you talk about morality. All I want are stats and statistics. That's it.
Bruh.
Like, we really set ourselves so that we don't have to be accountable for our bull.
That's what it's all about. We are, the society that we are living in now basically allows people to justify however they want to do things with no consequences. There is no accountability, like you said.
Bruh.
Like, people just do what they want to do, and then when it doesn't work out, they blame everything else but themselves.
Bruh.
It's nothing that they did that attributed to the situation that they're in. It's everything else around them. It's the environment's fault. It's this fault, that fault. Don't get me wrong. There are things that definitely contribute, but a lot of times people, they just do whatever they want to do willy-nilly, and they try to blame everything else as to why their life is not the way that they want it. No.
Right.
You had a huge part to play in that. The decisions, every choice that you make, for every action, there's a reaction. Whether it's positive or negative, there's always going to be one or the other. So whatever decision you made is going to determine whether or not that outcome is a good outcome or a bad outcome.
Bruh, all I'm gonna say, it just seems very weird to me that we have the only culture that tries to normalize stuff like having a whole phase.
Like, seriously?
Like, we try to normalize stuff and be like, nah, and slut shaming. Even fat shaming. Yo, there is no planet on which you being 400 pounds is healthy. It just doesn't. Now,
Let's be real.
Now. Y'all don't all know this, but Jay has a particular love for the BBWs. I likes the thickums. Unnaturally so. I'm the only person in my group, all my dudes, that quite likes them as health. I call them healthy, but they're not. As healthy as I like them. I like some thick now. I like some meat on them bones, the thighs and the booty maximus and stuff. I like all of the thickness. It looks great. I definitely look at it and be like, dang, you just gonna walk out here like that? I see that. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like that is healthier than being at a certain level with your BMI and exercising and doing all that. I'm not gonna front like everybody should just go out there and get a BBL, even though it is one of the most dangerous surgeries in the country.
Did you know, sidebar, just found this out because I never thought about it before. But speaking of the surgery, because we were watching, was it New York City? I don't know, one of our medical shows that we watch every once in a while, where someone had gotten one of the BBLs.
Oh yeah, they almost died.
And they almost died because, little hidden fact is that when they take the fat out of your stomach and they inject it into your butt, it can travel. And in this particular episode that we watched, it like traveled to the person's heart or something like that. And like it literally almost killed them. Yes, so that's sidebar. So just be careful, my ladies out there. I know we, especially, well, actually, no, I can't even say that.
No, it's not even. It's just everybody.
It's been popularized to have, a big booty.
Thanks to Kardashians. Thank you so much for just making this sickness normal. Yeah, I can sit up here and afford to get somebody to suck the fat out of your booty cheeks. Everybody can't afford that. Oh no, the booty cheek fat is going to my heart. Somebody go get it. And y'all can go there and spend $1,000 for them to suck the booty fat right out of there so it don't clog your heart up and make you die. But the rest of us, we just stuck here praying and hoping that the fat don't travel to my heart or up my brainstem and give me a stroke. Like, come on now. I'm totally kidding. It is partially their fault. They popularized it, but nobody makes you do anything, so the fault still is 100%
Yeah.
on the people that go through it. But I also understand, because especially if you in our community, and by our community I mean people that are into the hip-hop, R&B community, the inner city thing, and you were one of those poor souls born without a booty. I feel so bad for you because they don't make life easy for you. Like it's almost like you was born without an arm or something. Missing the whole chunk of your booty cheek. So
Really?
I understand how it personally, psychologically can affect you and mess you up. But we got to make better decisions, y'all. With there's other things.
Work out.
Look, there's plenty of women out here with no booty that are living great lives.
Anyway, we're going totally off topic, okay? But Albert actually just mentioned something just now that I wanted to touch on as well. He was saying that we have a habit of taking things to the extreme.
Agreed.
And I wholeheartedly agree with him
That's
because the red pill community and feminism extremes, what they initially started out as, I think was a great idea.
Right.
Because it was to help
Right.
the women and to help the men in certain areas, but they've gone too far. You've gone too far.
You went too far, man.
Way too far. Way too far. And it's always like that. It's like something good. People always got to do the most. They just be going way too far. But anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm just going ahead and push play.
It's like these people are like, the nuclear family. It's like, well, what are you contributing to make sure that thing is staying intact? You're not. Right? It's become now a self-preservation thing from women and from men.
Yes, which is understandable.
Bro, relationships nowadays is about self-preservation. It's not about companionship, duty, honor, loyalty, love, none of that. It's self-preservation.
Right? Women are basically saying, I've been over by society for so long. I didn't have any autonomy. No, none of my dreams mattered. I was basically told to breed and stay at home and cook and clean. So
Feminism.
no, I'm an individual who wants to do shit.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go live my best life. Birth control exists. I want to have all this sexual freedom, right? And women are now discovering that, hey, listen, going around every dude on the block is actually not rewarding.
And he just called it out. He hit that nail all the way. That was a flush hammer on the nail head right there.
He sure did.
Yes. We have all of the sexual freedom, but we're not exercising the discipline, the responsibility that comes with it. With every freedom, there is a responsibility.
Yep.
And we're not embracing the responsibility. We're just trying to embrace the freedom.
Right.
And I think that is a key point. As always, Albert and Freach on point. Keep it moving.
Then you have the opposite end of the spectrum, where it's guys, right? And now guys are kind of being left behind, right? Their place in the world is almost gone.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like, they're not in school as much.
They're not needed.
They're told that they don't want it, right? Women can do all bad by themselves, right? They're being pushed out of education, a lot of workplaces, even the dating market. Like, there's far more male versions, there's going to be female versions generally. Like, the odds you get laid as an average dude or ugly dude far lower, so finding a mating opportunity becomes much more difficult, right? And so they engage in this self-preservation thing where they're like, well, women are to blame for my issues. The modern woman is not worth even dating or spending time on because they're entitled, twerking, loser, something. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's like a Kevin Samuels video title right there, what he just did. That's how, it is.
Yeah.
It just is. I mean, no offense. You know, I do ride with a lot of what the Reverend Minister Kevin Samuels says. A lot, not all. But that was like a title. Is the modern woman worth saving?
Yeah.
Does the modern woman have a place in today's world? Will the modern woman die alone? Go ahead and buy your cat and dog today. It's like his titles. That was all of his titles right there. He called that on the head. You can press play.
Then the women are like, well, those modern men are just misogynists who want to perpetuate the patriarchy and not take the responsibility. So we have both sides.
Nobody's talking to each other.
Both sides being like, the other's the problem.
And nobody's talking to each
Right?
other.
And even you hear them sometimes. You hear ladies be like, girl, you're the prize. You're the best.
Yes, you
right?
hear that.
Guess what?
Don't lower your standards.
Guess what? I started hearing the red pill dudes be like, man, you're the prize. You choose when the relationship happens. So they're doing...
This is beautiful because my wife and I have a beautiful disagreement about the prize. We were talking about this earlier today. We don't even got time to get into it with this video, but boy, it was actually a good conversation.
It was.
It was a good conversation. I'm not even going to front. Yes, y'all, we do talk and disagree on stuff, believe it or not. That does happen.
You know that we've disagreed before.
Yeah, but you know, it's just, you know, sometimes we come off like we always on the same page.
No,
you
we're
know,
not.
we definitely not all on the same page. We've had to adjust. We've been teaching each other quite a bit.
Yes.
And it's been good. Actually, I love the conversations because it's made us better.
True.
So even if it sting in the moment, if you sting a little bit, you know, you like, dang, I gotta take that on the chin. I thought I was right. I thought I was right about that. And she done came and made me think about something. Like one of the things that she put out that I know people like a Kevin Samuels and maybe mediocre, maybe, but definitely Kevin Samuels wouldn't like it. She was like, you gotta watch the way that you talk to women.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to take into, you know that we're more emotional biologically. So if you're trying to actually make a point and have me receive it, you have to take into consideration how you say it. If your goal, because men are goal oriented. Your goal is for me to understand and change my actions.
Right.
So why would you go and butt up against my emotions? Why would you not take that into consideration and say it in a way where I can receive the information and actually think as opposed to emotionally respond? If you know that we're more emotional biologically.
Yes.
And that was a hard pill for me to swallow, y'all. I thought that as a guy, I should just be able to say it. And what I said is what I said. And I said what I said. And it was the truth. And I don't see why that should be a problem because it was the truth. I didn't lie to you. But I didn't have to say it like that. I could have said the exact same thing and been invited her into a conversation as opposed to bucking up my chest and getting prideful.
Right. Because that didn't get you nowhere, did it?
Well, sometimes it did.
It did?
Yeah, sometimes you were just like, you know what? If you wasn't right now, say what you were saying.
Really? Really?
Baby, the walls.
Anyway, push play.
Okay.
Do the same speech, but to a different crowd that's disaffected or disenfranchised when it comes to the dating
It's
market.
like every bad step they take,
Ah.
they blame it on each other.
Yes.
The man and the woman.
Yes.
This is a. You guys are purple pill. Shh. I don't care. It's not a pill. I'm a human being. Okay. Yeah, but I don't even go abide by the rules that you go. So you can call me whatever the you want. I don't care. But everybody's pointing the finger at everybody else for the bad step that they taking. It's like I take a bad step.
Yeah.
Nigga, why did you make the floor crack? That's what they're doing.
Yo.
But so it goes on. Nobody. Everybody's mad. Everybody's mad. Nobody's. Can y'all could just be right now. Other than throwing hands. Y'all could be, instead of being yeah but it's like a chainsaw behind that. It's like, yo, y'all could be right now. Or not.
That was the most ghetto take that I've ever seen about this whole situation, I think. You know, y'all could right now. You rather argue, huh? You could just be, y'all must not ever had no good. I don't know why you would prefer this.
Here's a discussion that you have to have at some point, because you're going to realize some things don't overlap. The things that get you to the dance aren't the things that are going to keep you dancing.
No, my car doesn't make me dance.
Right? You got the ID to get in. Don't mean you got the skills to keep going. Right? The things that will lead you to having the opportunities to succeed aren't the things that are going to keep you succeeding.
We probably gonna end on this point.
See, that's why I be liking them.
We gonna end on that point right there.
Oh my goodness.
The things that attract somebody to you do not necessarily keep your relationship.
No.
And this is one of the things that I don't hear Kevin Samuels talk about enough. Now, he has spoken on it. I've heard other people speak on it as well. Your money as a man will attract many women to you. It won't necessarily make your relationship work.
Right.
Your beauty as a woman will make a lot of men look at you and be attracted to you. It won't necessarily make your relationship.
Right.
We've already gone over, for ladies, I'm sorry, you getting the bag and getting your money and getting your degrees does not attract a man to you. We could care less, right? We just want to be attracted to you and for you to bring peace to us. So those are the things. So you can, like, these things, the surface parts, the money and the looks, we still in high school. That's something we still in high school. Those things do not keep a relationship.
Right.
Relationship. The duty, the loyalty, the respect, the honor, the love. Those keep your relationship. And love is multifaceted. Technically, love is all of those.
Right.
Technically, love constitutes the whole thing.
Right.
So when we say that love is going to keep you, a lot of times people think that you're talking about an emotion, but no, love is loyalty, honor, duty, respect, all of that stuff. Because when you love somebody, especially on the level of your spouse, it is a friendship, it is a partnership, it is a love affair. It's all of those things. Mm-hmm. So all of the things that encompass, like if you as a person don't feel like you necessarily have to respect and have honor for the people that you're dating, but you have that for your best friend, then it'll give you some perspective of what your spouse is supposed to have. It's supposed to have all of those parts. Mm-hmm. And
agreed.
He killed it. That was that right there. That was it. You got anything? She gonna come with her last minute. I'm gonna throw this jab in right quick and fix the video because you ain't say this. Go ahead. Do what you gonna do.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry. I want her.
What I was gonna say.
I want her to drop her comments because she be having some knock 'em out the park comments at the end.
I mean, you already touched on this, but I guess just putting into the mindset as far as like the things that, like you said, the things that basically got you there is not necessarily what's going to keep you there. It's the same thing even when you think about like in life, like with business or like your career or your job. We've talked about this before. Like your relationship is something that you have to continuously work on. It's not something that just because, okay, now I'm married, I'm here I am. Mm-hmm. You know, and don't think that there's nothing that has to be done outside of that to keep it. And there was something else that I had in mind, but I can't remember what it is, y'all.
I'm sorry.
It's the pressure. You put pressure on me.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, leave your comments down below and let us know what you guys think in regards to this whole idea of the red pill community and whether or not it is conducive to relationships and the feminist movement. Well, we know that it ain't, but anyway, but you know, as they shared with the red pill community, comment down below, let us know what are your thoughts. Are we way off? Are they way off? Let us know.
Yeah.
All right, but that's gonna wrap it up for today, guys. Till next week, deuces.
Press the off button.